Creating wealth to some people is having more than what you need, but here at Xlani, we start with a beginner's mindset. Brain bites to the affluent, knowledge for the aspiring. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Now let's get straight into the video. Imagine being a child so lost in your innovative fantasies and daydreams that your parents take you to a doctor, thinking you might be deaf. Imagine being bullied over your creativity, being an introvert, and being of short stature compared to your peers, causing you to decide to take up karate and wrestling to defend yourself. Your obsession with computers leads you to sell your first program at the ripe young age of 12. And by the time you're 20, you're a multi-millionaire whose life seems destined for a trajectory of greatness. If this story fascinates you or sounds familiar, that may be because it is the journey of one of the world's most famous and successful entrepreneurs of our generation. Welcome to the Xlani Luxury Channel, where today we're going to be continuing our video series on the world's greatest entrepreneurs. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the formative years of none other than the South African billionaire Elon Musk, the man who created PayPal and brought us Tesla Motors. Starting from his early years to how he accumulated his fortune to what he's doing with his wealth today, we're going to be covering it all. Let's get to it. Like many great entrepreneurs, Elon Musk comes from humble beginnings. Born on June 28, 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa, Elon is the son of dietitian May Musk and engineer Elon Musk. He was a very bright and curious boy from an early age, developing an obsession with reading. Amongst his early passions was computing, using a very primitive 8-bit home computer called the Commodore VIC-20. Amazingly, he taught himself how to code, and as mentioned earlier, successfully created a program for a video game he designed. At the age of 12, he sold his game Blastar to PC and Office Technology magazine for around $500. Quite the accomplishment for a preteen. Similar to many people of uncommon vision and genius, Elon experienced brutal bullying throughout his formative years. He was a late bloomer, being smaller than his classmates until he hit a growth spurt at around the age of 15. In one particularly violent case, Elon was hospitalized when he was tossed down a flight of stairs by a group of vicious bullies, who proceeded to stomp against his head until he lost consciousness. Thankfully, Elon was able to avoid both the torment of his South African bullies and required military service time for the South African government when he moved to Canada to attend Queen's University. It was during his time studying at the university that he obtained Canadian citizenship, with the ultimate goal of becoming a United States citizen. In 1992, he left Canada to study business and physics at the University of Pennsylvania, where he would go on to earn a bachelor's degree in both economics and physics. Wanting to pursue a PhD, Musk enrolled in Stanford University, but promptly dropped out when the dawn of the internet changed the face of communications forever. Elon created his first company, Zip2 Corporation, in 1995. It was only a few short years later, in 1999, that he sold the company to Compaq Computer Corporation for an amazing $307 million in cash and $34 million in stocks. Before his 30th birthday, Mr. Musk was a multimillionaire. Using the money from the sales of his first company, Elon went on to create X.com, which would eventually evolve into PayPal. Again, just a few short years later, Musk crossed the billionaire threshold, selling PayPal in 2002 for $1.5 billion in stocks. Following his pattern, he went on and found his next company, SpaceX, after the sale of PayPal. Together with NASA, SpaceX made history when it launched its Falcon 9 rocket into space without an astronaut to guide it. The shuttle delivered half a ton of supplies to astronauts stationed at the International Space Station. Musk is still a majority shareholder in SpaceX to this day. Elon is perhaps most known for being the co-founder and CEO of Tesla Motors, being a major player in the development and design of the cars. Founded in 2003, the company is dedicated to crafted, affordable electric cars, battery products, and solar roofs. As of today, his net worth is estimated around a staggering $45 billion. In addition to being a highly successful entrepreneur, Elon is also one of the world's leading philanthropists. He has a charitable foundation that is dedicated to the aid and advancement of space exploration and renewable clean energy sources. Nowadays, Musk is considered a leader in innovation and technology geared towards creating a sustainable future. Additionally, he initiated the #TeamTrees campaign, an effort that hopes to plant 20 million trees globally by the end of this year. In support of the cause, he even modified his Twitter handle to Treelon. Elon Musk's story is nothing short of inspirational, as the man continues to build a legacy of perseverance, genius, innovation, and generosity. He is a modern model of success and a living, breathing example of the vast potential every person on the planet has. He is not just a man of wealth, but a man of integrity, curiosity, and altruism. If you are an entrepreneur looking for a role model to be inspired by, there are few better choices than Elon Musk. That wraps up things for this video. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit that like button and comment down below your thoughts on the video. And subscribe to see future videos in our Entrepreneur video series. Thanks for stopping by.